Hi guys, so today we're going to be learning about KP versus KC and how to convert KP to KC and vice versa. So, first things first, we want to remember that KP is for pressure and that KC is for concentration. So, KP is pressure, that's why it has a P, and KC is concentration. And don't forget that when you do KC, you need to use brackets, and when you do pressure, you use parentheses.
There is a formula for converting between KP and KC. However, it is not on your green formula sheet, so you have to memorize it. A way to remember, some students think of this as retweet, and some people also remember that if you put your KP before your KC, because if it was the other way around, it would be CP, and you are not in CP Chem anymore.
So the formula that we use, KP, is in ATM, and then KC is molarity, which is also written as moles per liter. And then we have our constant, which we find on our green formula sheet, which is 0.08206 liters times ATM over moles per times Kelvin. And then it's multiplied by Kelvin, which is temperature. Make sure your temperature is always in Kelvin. And then when we cancel out the kelvins, we can cancel out the liters, cancel out the moles. That's how we get ATM on both sides.
So here is an example problem of setting up KC and KP. Say if you were given this equation. If you were finding KC, that's molarity. So you would take the concentration of C, the products, divided by the concentration of the reactants. So the concentration of A times the concentration of B. Once you had those, the molarities, you would plug those in, and then you would solve for KC. So here's an example if you were setting it up for KP, which is pressure. Instead of writing the brackets indicating concentration, you write the pressure. So the pressure of C over the pressure of A times the pressure of B. But since you have this coefficient here, you would square this quantity.
Okay, so in this example, we are given KC and we want to figure out KP. So what you want to do is begin by plugging in what you're given into the equation and multiplying it by the constant R by the temperature in Kelvin. And you want to raise that to the moles of products minus the moles of reactants, so that would be 1. And then once you plug that all into a calculator, you find that KP equals 0.14 ATM. So in this example, we're going to be converting KP to KC. So you want to begin by taking your KP and plugging it into your equation. And then you want to plug in what you already know. So this constant and the temperature given up here, as well as the moles of products minus the moles of reactants. So that's 1. Divide by on both sides. And once you solve in a calculator, you can conclude that KC equals 2.56 times 10 to the negative 23 molar.
So, did you learn never to use brackets for pressure? Always use parentheses and the P with the element. Always use brackets for molarity. And did you learn how to convert from KP to KC using that formula that is not on the green formula sheet? Don't forget to memorize it. Hope this was helpful, and thank you for watching.